At 8 a.m., First Lady Arya Ali made her way to the famous Seawall bandstand, where she was greeted by members of the local group and volunteers who had commenced cleaning some 2 hours earlier. Dwayne Hackett, the group's coordinator, took the First Lady and Solid Waste Director Walter Narine on a mini tour of the area, showing them the work that was done and some of the challenges which will need to be addressed if the area is to be transformed into a tourist hub. The First Lady had met with the group at her official residence state house and gave her commitment to support the group's work. The First Lady said the efforts of the group complement her national beautification project, which brings to the fore scenic conservation aimed at safeguarding the scenic qualities of Guyana's roadways, urban spaces, and countryside.
I would love to see many groups like this coming out and cleaning up and beautifying our country, if not just Georgetown, our country as a whole.
The occupation of the area by vagrants, improper lighting, unregulated vending, and the absence of washroom facilities and a freshwater source are some challenges Seawalls and Beyond has highlighted.
Seawalls and Beyond, the group of about 40 to 50 volunteers at the moment, we understand that environmental cleanliness and the beautification can only be achieved and maintained if all stakeholders are involved, both citizens on one hand, as well as state authorities and agencies on the other. We all must do our part.
One of the pillars of the National Beautification Project focuses on regulation and monitoring of any form of unlawful intrusion on the landscape or community appearance of public spaces. The Seawalls and Beyond group has a number of recommendations for the authorities.
To the relevant authorities and agencies such as central government, local governments, and all relevant state agencies to A. Launch and maintain a countrywide public education and awareness campaign on solid waste management issues. B. Ensure that waste disposal and collection systems are adequate and functioning efficiently. C. Actively pursue the establishment of recycling facilities in Guyana, especially for plastic. D. Build strong relationships with the private sector with the aim of solving waste management and environmental issues and hold them accountable. And E. Enforce the anti-littering and anti-pollution laws that are already in existence.
While the removal of waste at this time is being done by volunteers, the First Lady noted that maintenance will be important, and so she has committed to engaging the relevant authorities to ensure that the area is properly maintained. The First Lady has also indicated that part of her restoration plans for the seawall will be the planting of trees along the coastline and the reintroduction of the creative arts at famous bandstand. After cleaning, the First Lady made a donation of cleaning and other supplies which she was able to mobilize through the private sector. Some of the supplies included pitchforks, spades, buckets, and brooms. It was a commitment she made to the members of the Seawalls and Beyond earlier in the week after the group submitted a list of items it was in need of. The items were donated by National Hardware, Gaffors, Caribbean International Distributors Inc., and Cell Phone Shack. BibiKhatoon reporting for the newsroom.